I like the idea of making interactions work by being more receptive to what there is to learn in every interaction.
I really enjoyed the time management seminar. It taught me a lot about how I could schedule things and the difference between having a self-imposed deadline versus just sticking to a schedule where you can get things done, having blank areas where you could just finish the things that you haven't so you're not all stressed out all the time. Yeah, it's just generally been a great conference.
In a way, what is influence and how can you influence people without using power, right? In a way, you should never ever do that, but in a way, that is something that I always been asked. And how do you influence people? How do you influence your employees?
I think it was much more incisive than I had expected it to be. Typically with conferences, I mean, you come in with a networking mindset, like you were saying, where what's in it for me, and I realized that this kind of put it upside down for me. It made me go into myself and sort of think about what it is that I'm really looking for, and helped really frame some initial next steps for figuring out what I really want for my career.
The mix of people really made it very comfortable to open up and talk about things that guys don't generally talk about.
I think that a lot of stuff about this conference is applicable to changing fields or just being in the workplace in general.
Anyone who wants to either change something about the way their work life is now, or be it large or small, can find some really interesting speakers here who will address that.
I enjoyed the interaction between the people. I enjoyed the maturity of the people that were engaged in the conversations. I like the fact that there are people here that want to really help people.
But it was worth coming across the country, and it's really helpful given that I have to go back and participate in a program. This is immediately valuable information, really actionable things that you can just say, well, it isn't just makes you a little bit more intelligent about things or savvy. It really is applicable and that's valuable. It's extra valuable.
Well, I'm definitely going to leave this seminar today with things that I can act on, right? My approach to interaction with individuals, my approach to how I manage my projects, ideas about how I'm going to help my business get moving along, so real tangible things.